Hi,
Hello. Hi.
hi, Mark. Mark.
Hi. Yes, my name is Mark. I live in
Yeah,
Buffalo, New York. And
yeah. I also have some lessons with you.
okay. Oh, yes, yes, I do
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
now. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, how have you been?
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah, I had right in the middle of my screen there was a text box, so I had to move it so I could see your face. So now
Yeah,
now I do
yeah,
remember. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So what have you been doing? I know you were going to do some traveling.
And sorry, I didn't get it.
Weren't you plan on were you planning on going to Beijing?
Yes, the last Friday I went to Beijing. Yeah.
So how did your trip go?
It's great, but when I get home, I had a little headache,
Headache,
maybe caused during a headache, maybe caused by the
pollution.
traveling. Because yeah, no, it's by traveling because I don't sleep very well. I didn't sleep very well.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah,
but you went on a business. It was a business trip that you went on, correct?
yeah, it's business trip. Yeah, I have a meeting with my partner. They were in Beijing.
Oh, so like I said, I'm glad it went well for you. So that's always good.
Yes. And
So
today, could you help me with my lesson?
sure can. I'd be happy to. So what are we working on today?
And can you see the lesson? Lesson 35, living abroad.
Okay, yeah,
Because I read,
let's go over that lesson then. All right.
yeah,
Okay. So lesson 35 is living abroad. So
yeah.
all right, I will be Dorothy and you can be Kevin. All right. So
Okay. Then we change it. Yeah.
all right. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Kevin, do you like living abroad in Tokyo?
I love it, but it took me several months to adjust to living there.
I can imagine what the most difficult thing for you. Oh, culture shock.
Culture.
Yep. 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 I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead, Kevin. You go. Yep.
okay. Culture shock was the most difficult for me.
I'm sure it took a while to get used to Tokyo. What do you think about the food?
I love Japanese sushi.
Cuisine.
Sushi, is that right?
No, that's cuisine.
Cuisine.
Yeah.
Cuisine. It's delicious.
I love Japanese food also. How is the cost of living?
The cost of living is similar to San Francisco.
I see. Are the people friendly and kind?
The people are very friendly. However, I can't speak their language well, so I struggle to meet new friends.
Okay. So we're going to switch and then we'll go over to vocabulary, anything that you don't have that you
Okay.
don't understand.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
You start out.
So I be the Dorsey.
Okay.
Yes, Kevin, do you like living abroad in Tokyo?
I love it, but it took me several months to adjust to living here.
I can imagine what was the most difficult thing for you.
Culture shock was the most difficult for me.
I'm sure it took a while to get used to Tokyo. What do you think about the food?
I love Japanese cuisine. It's delicious.
I love Japanese food also. How's the cost of living?
The cost of living is similar to San Francisco.
I see the people friendly and kind. Kind.
Yeah. The people are friendly. However, I can't speak their language well, so I struggle to meet new friends. All right.
Okay.
So, how about any vocabulary in here that gave you any trouble?
Yeah. Yeah. The couscous.
Yeah,
Is that right?
cuisine. Yeah, cuisine just means food, the type of food. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what the type of it?
Uh, cuisine, it could be anything like, or you could say Italian cuisine, Chinese cuisine, French cuisine.
Oh,
Yeah, cuisine is the type of food or the
type of
nationality
food.
of the food. Yes.
It refers to a type of food, but don't exactly refer the exactly a certain
No,
food.
it does not mean certain food, because you have to qualify what kind of cuisine it is. Like if I said, tonight I'm in the mood for Chinese cuisine, so then I would say, what kind of cuisine or what kind of food that I want, or I could say tonight I would like to eat French cuisine. That means I would like to eat some French food. So you have to
Oh,
give yes, you have to define what kind of cuisine that you would like.
so you said French food same as the French cuisine.
Yes, yes,
They are the
yeah, it would be the
same
same
meaning.
same meaning.
Okay, so it's often to use, but I don't think it allowed. Or sometimes I saw the video and they just said French food or Chinese food. Don't
Yeah,
say any about.
it's not a popular word.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not
Okay.
it's not used very frequently. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
mhm.
And the struggle to meet new friends. Struggle. I know the meaning. It's hard to do something, but the
Yes,
struggle to meet new friends. That means because the Kevin cannot speak Japanese, so uh, he have some problem with make new friends.
yes,
So
he finds it difficult to make new friends. Yes.
okay, okay, that's okay. And culture shock.
Yeah,
Culture.
culture shock is when you go to a new environment or a new place, getting used to the people and how things work in a new place, like uh, the way people do things, or the language they speak, or the customs of the area.
Cus-
Yeah, so things are different.
custom.
Yeah.
Sorry, custom. I don't know custom.
Okay, customs is the way that you would do something. Like if I traveled to China, uh, the way things work in China would be slightly different than the way we do things in America. So that would be the customs, the way
Custom.
you
Can
do.
you type it? Can you type it for me?
Sure. Let's see. Let me. Oops. The customs.
Custom. Customs.
Yep.
Okay. The way for about doing something.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it can use for this situation in China. When we will drive the car on the right, and in Japan, the people drive on the left.
Yeah, that's part of it. That would be part of it. Yes, that they'll be getting used to
Okay.
different customs like that. Or um, for me, like I'll give you an example for an American. I'm used to eating with a spoon, knife, and fork, but the custom in China or Japan would be to use chopsticks. So it's a
Yeah,
different,
yeah,
yes, a different, which
yes.
by the way, I know how to use. So
Okay, so the culture shock, it refer the environment, not only refer to some about mental or
yes, yes, it's everything. Yes, so about the
it's
environment
okay.
and
So
mental, it would include both.
okay, okay, thank you. Okay, we're done with the vocabulary. Vocabulary.
Yeah, and here I got a question on your profile. Your
Okay,
your name is pronounced Head.
yeah.
Okay. Usually, what would be the your Chinese name instead of Head? Uh,
My Chinese name is I show you,
okay.
totally different.
Okay, Yongning, Yongning. Would that be how I said would say? Yongning,
Yongning, Yongning,
Yongning, Yongning, Yongning,
Yongning
Yongning.
Wang. Yeah,
Okay.
Yongning.
Would you mind if I called you Yongning instead of
Okay,
head?
of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And here is the reason. Head.
Yeah.
When you say head, it just refers to this in English.
Okay. Let me show you.
So yeah. So it doesn't sound polite in English if I call you head.
Oh. Oh.
So
Show me.
I would prefer to call you Yoning because it sounds much nicer.
Okay. Could you show me because my English name is Head, so it's not implied in English.
Okay, yeah, head. Yeah, they have it typed in your profile. They have it. They have this. They have head, and head means this.
Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. Wow,
Yeah,
it's wrong.
That's
maybe.
Let me change
Yeah.
it. Let me change it.
Okay.
So it's HY.
Yeah, I will change it. Yeah. Because the name of a Japanese pop music star, I like a singer of a music band, and I very like him, so I use his name for my English name.
Okay, so so let me. I'm gonna change the. Let me.
Okay.
Back. So let me change your profile.
Okay. Well,
And
head.
I'm gonna put the pronunciation in parentheses. Okay, that way. Yeah. So now it's different. It's better this way. So.
Yeah.
When I see that, I know how to. Now I will use that name, but so. Okay, so it's pronounced head. Okay, so we went over the vocabulary. I just had to fix that. I'm sorry, it was bothering me. So, okay. So we have a list of vocabulary words here, like abroad. Do you know abroad?
Yes, that means you're outside of your country.
Yes.
Yeah, another country.
Okay, so let's go over the vocabulary. Actually, you just read the vocabulary words. If you do not know them, then we will go over them. But some of this you may know. So what's the next one after abroad?
Adjust. That means adapt or become used to new situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here
I
we can actually make this easier. The words that you do not know, tell me that word, and then we go over it instead of, because if you know it already, then it's probably boring to you. But so we'll just go over. Tell me the words you do not know. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. It's okay.
The rest of it is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we did adjust. So how about the next one?
Which one?
Underneath adjust. The vocabulary word underneath adjust.
Imagine. Is that right?
Imagine. Yes. Imagine.
Imagine. Yes, I know that because you some picture, something in your mind, you can think about it in your mental.
Yes. Very good. That's actually perfect. So, and how about the one underneath imagine? This phrase. We went over this one a little bit.
Which one? Sorry, I don't get it.
Underneath imagine is culture shock. I'm on the vocabulary section in the middle. Okay, if we scroll down to where it says vocabulary, that's where I'm going. So there's a list of vocabulary. So culture shock.
Yes, I will just talk about it. It's okay.
Yeah. We just talked about culture shock. Okay. Yeah, and the next phrase.
Yeah. It's okay. Used to, I know it. That means in the past you did something.
Yes. Yeah. And there's another word we went over.
Yeah, cost of living. Cost of.
No, how about cuisine? Cuisine.
I know it. Yeah.
I wanted to pronounce it. Say cuisine though one time.
Cuisine.
Yeah.
Cuisine.
Yeah, the C makes a Q sound. That's the best way. Yeah, cuisine. Yeah.
Cuisine. I found this pronunciation is not it's kind of stranger or it's kind of weird. It's don't like English.
No, it does not look like English. Yes, cuisine.
Cuisine.
Yeah, the problem with English is it's made up of words from other countries. So we adopt other words, and sometimes we pronounce them like
yes.
their
Cuisine,
native.
cuisine
Yes.
is this one.
Yes.
Maybe from another language.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I saw some English and maybe how to say, probably it may be from Chinese, something like dim sum. Do you know
Dim
dim sum?
Yep. Yep.
Yes,
because
yeah. It's kind of food. It's kind of food. Yeah, dim sum
that's
and
dim sum is
typhoon.
food.
Yeah, it's Chinese traditional food.
It's very hot too, right? It's like
it's maybe some kind of it's not hot. You just say hot or hot
or spicy, like spicy. It's not very spicy.
No. Some it's maybe it's always some is sweet.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, and you don't eat for your how to say for your dinner you don't eat it for your dinner. Maybe
it's an appetizer.
It's not some maybe for the breakfast and maybe for the tea break.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
The other thing, when we're talking about food, I may have mentioned this to you in the past. My wife and I, like, we will order Chinese food once a week, or maybe every 2 weeks. We'll have Chinese food. But Chinese food in America is not real Chinese food.
Yeah.
Even when people from China own the restaurant,
Yeah.
it's like an American Chinese version. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things that people always complain about when they travel from China to America and they go to a Chinese restaurant. The food is not really Chinese. So
yes, because in the United States, maybe they change something for me to adapt to you.
yes,
Because maybe some kind of food is too spicy, it's too how to say sour. Let me check. It's how to say it maybe some kind of the Chinese food the taste the flavor is so how to say so strong or so hard.
oh yeah, it would be very
A lot of salt in it or a lot of spice in it, so the flavor is so strong. Maybe
very intense. It has a very intense flavor.
And can you tell me
Sure.
for me?
Intense is actually a very good word to use for that.
Okay, I got a new word.
Intense.
Oh yeah.
Intense is very strong or very-
Yeah. So maybe they change the flavor, adapt to you, and so when Chinese people go to the restaurant, maybe taste it not bad or not as good as we are in China.
Yeah, that's probably, like I said, that's probably the biggest complaint is when Chinese people come here is the food. It's like, that's not real Chinese. That doesn't taste like Chinese.
Yeah, but I think when you go to China, and I think you will like the how to say. Let me check how to say the real Chinese food. Yes, because my colleague from the United States, they came to China, and we took them to the restaurant. And they also like the real Chinese food. The spicy and the tasty is they all like it.
I like it. There is an Asian market that is close to my home, and I go there like some of the snacks that I like to buy Chinese snacks,
Yeah.
especially like I cannot read the package. I cannot read Mandarin, so I don't know what the package says. So I bought it based on the picture, but it was like a little cracker that was made with shrimp and some other things.
Oh.
Yes, and it's
Yes,
very
I know.
good. That's what I had for a snack yesterday. So instead of
yes.
I don't like some of the American snacks, so I buy things like that.
Yeah, but some traditional, you said some traditional Chinese food maybe is so weird for the United States. Maybe I saw a video. The first horrible food for the Western country people from China is called the central egg. You know, central egg.
I just watched a show with that yesterday. I would like to try it because they said the white part of the egg turns into it almost tastes like a jelly.
Jelly, yeah. But the taste, maybe the first time you don't get used to it, because even for Chinese people, maybe for my daughter, she is 30 years old, she don't like it, because when I was a kid, the first time when I had the central egg, I don't like it. The taste is first time for me so horrible. But the central egg is very traditional food. We also have them, especially in the. So we also use we also how to treat our guests by the central egg. Some guests come to my house. We also offer them the central egg. So the central egg is very traditional food for Chinese. So I got a lot of time or chance to try it. So after maybe I don't know how many times I tried it. So now I like it. Yeah.
They are very expensive too, aren't they? They can be very expensive.
No, in China it's very cheap.
Oh,
in China
they're
it's very
expensive
cheap.
here. Yeah, they're expensive.
Because I think in the United States, because just a little people can how to say can take it, because the taste yes. So if it's cheaper, maybe they don't get money.
Yeah. So it's a lot cheaper. Okay. So, all right. So the cost of living, do you know what the cost of living is? Is that phrase?
Yes. That means how much you will pay for your living in the country.
Yes.
Or in some city. Yeah.
Yes. So how about the word underneath cost of living?
Cost.
Then we have after cost of living. What's next?
Similar.
Yes, similar. Yes.
Similar is maybe it's not the same, but they are close.
Yes, similar. Yeah, they're not the same, but very close. Very good. Very good. All right.
And the struggle. We talk about it. It's hard to do something, but you want to do it.
Yes. Okay, so we got time for a couple of these exercises. All right.
So maybe we can have the conversation first.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you just want to have a conversation, or you want to do?
Yeah, maybe we have pick some subject to talk about.
All right. Actually, there's actually a few good ones here. Like down at the bottom, I think is a good conversation starter. Is like, which country would you like to live in, to live abroad in, and why? So.
Maybe I want to go to the Western country because I am Asia. Some Asia culture is maybe it's close, and yes, and because we are culture maybe very close, and I have a lot of we have the opportunity to went to the Asia country. But for me, when I go, if I can go, could I go to a West country? Maybe I need a long vacation. A long vacation is, for me, it's maybe it's how to say, it's hard to have the opportunity. But if I have a long vacation, I want to go to the West, can see the totally different culture.
All right, and you say you have colleagues that work in the United States, that you have American colleagues.
Yeah.
So you would actually have a lot of people to visit, and if you came here, so.
I don't have the really. Sometimes they maybe they will go to China, but we don't have a lot of opportunity or chance to go to the United States.
Okay. My wife and I feel the opposite of you. We would like. Well, my wife travels to Asia a lot. My wife goes to Vietnam a lot, but we've actually thought about retiring and retiring to Vietnam. Because when we retire, the money that we will get for retirement, we could live very, very well in Vietnam.
Yeah. I saw this. I saw it in Thailand. When I went to the. Sorry, let me check how to say it. Island of the Thailand. The Phuket. I'll show you. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Phuket.
Okay.
It's island of the Thailand. Phuket Island. You see? You saw it?
Yeah, I pulled it up. Yep.
See? Yeah, when I went to there, I found a lot of foreigners maybe come from the United States, Russia, or some from France, Italy, and a lot of West country people living the Phuket. And some people told me some people from the West country, when they retired, they go to the Thailand and live there, because you just said they can live very well by their how to say money.
Pension? Yeah, with their money. Yeah.
Pension. Yeah, pension. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to a gentleman from Thailand probably about 4 or 5 times a week. He told me that the average person in Thailand only earns $15 US a day, the average person. And that person actually lives, $15 is not very much money. And that person lives a middle class life. So, so, for that little bit of money, if you spend $100 a day in Thailand, you could live very, very well. You
could be a king.
Yes. So,
yes.
A lot of Americans too retire in Mexico. They will retire. They will go to Mexico. There are like retirement communities in Mexico where, especially outside of like Acapulco or something like that, there's a lot of places.
Yes, but I think maybe you said it's different culture. In China, when we get older, we don't want to live outside our country. Even the environment is not very well, but we want to stay at our country.
Yes.
We were dead in our country.
Oh yeah, I think Americans are like that too, but. A lot of Chinese real estate developers make a fortune in China, and then they move to the United States. I know a whole bunch of Chinese that have made a lot of money in real estate in China, and then they come to the United States and they live like kings.
Yeah. Oh, we are running out of time.
Oh, you were out of time. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And Like I said, I
me
didn't
too.
recognize you at first because the box was in the way. There was a pop-up
Okay,
box.
it's all